This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Hello viewers, this is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas. This evening, of course, we are going to focus on the story that is ongoing of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Gachagua. And the guiding questions are: who should impeach, or who should propose for the impeachment of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya? And at what time should such a public figure be impeached? Should his mistakes just be new at its introduction in Parliament, or such issues should have been in a public domain so that even the people can be able to participate in this impeachment? This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show. If you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe so that you continue, or you will be getting some analysis on issues that are taking place in our country and all over the world. And for our subscribers, I will continue saying thank you for your continued support. Back to our discussion. And my first question is to members, and if you have a comment, you can write it, or you can post it on our comment section. Do you think Gachagua deserves such a treatment? Do you think Gachagua should be impeached? Are you satisfied with the grounds which have been put forward in Parliament, or accusations on the impeachment of Gachagua? Each person has got his opinion. Political figures have got their opinions. Citizens have got their opinions. And historians, political scientists, sociologists have also got their opinion. But it is in this case, this appears to be a case of ignorance by most members of Parliament. I call it a case of ignorance by most members of Parliament because a case, an impeachment of such a magnitude cannot just be introduced to Parliament and that we keep on listening to what maybe the MP is saying are accusations of the Deputy President of Kenya. If the Deputy President of Kenya did these mistakes, they should have announced them long time before, not having night meetings, cooking figures, cooking information, trying to search what they can accuse him. Information should have been in the public. galleries of the mistakes that he has committed, and then the people themselves will push them to introduce the motion in parliament. It is the people who will have advised their members of parliament to append a signature for the impeachment of Gachagua, because the members of parliament draws their powers from the people of Kenya according to Article 1 of our Constitution. When I was listening to the grounds that we were tabled in parliament, to my honest opinion, there was nothing, totally nothing from up to down that stands an impeachment. Thanks to the Kenyans. For those who have followed the public participation all over the Republic of Kenya like me, I was overwhelmed by the members of the public, right from Nandi, Nyamira, Balingo, and many other places. I've specifically specified those places because most of the people who had an opportunity to speak to one of the main TV stations, they were totally against the impeachment, calling it a non-priority. Members of parliament understands so well what is taking place in the Republic of Kenya. They have the opportunity to make and amend the rules that can provide a conducive environment for education, for health, and for social responsibilities, for employment, for young people. But now they are diverting to regard Gachagua, who is a non-issue. How can you go to parliament to say that regard Gachagua is dividing people along ethnic lines? And what regard Gachagua normally says, he loves the people of Kiambu, I mean of Mount Kenya. What is wrong with loving his people? What is wrong with loving the people from where it comes from? When you love the people from where you come from, it doesn't mean that you hate others. I was so happy when he was talking to the Kalenjin community through the vernacular stations to realize that most of the people who are in his office are Kalenjins. Now this debunks the issue or the idea that he's an ethnic man. Now if I praise, and I'm allowed to praise where I come from, yeah, because like today I'm very much happy to say that I come from Kenya. Now you can even call me a Kenyan, because Kenyans are taking their responsibility, are taking their country into their hands and ensure that no one is taking the roles for political reasons. And this should be the way. Because if you have been elected for 5 years, why should you come back after 1 year and start disrupting Kenyans? Whereas that is, or this is the time when the UDA government should gain up and do what is necessary to assist the young people. What is that was tabled in parliament? Or what is that which is being taken all over the Republic of Kenya, and major issues like those on education were never taken. Probably people who have been ignored not to be having the required information to make the amendments will have provided an information that will have solved this issue of funding. Of course, people will say, scrap it. And if that's not your agenda, we have others who will give ideal ideas on how to improve that education, on how to improve health. Now, how can you bring us, how can UDA is a government, bring us an individual as a project that we should append signatures on it? Are these signs of defeat? The truth be said is that these are just allegations, and this man Gachagua may be as white as the snow on the mountain. This is Machuka Nyariego TV talk show, the house of ideas. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.